I'll be going over my video settings for NVIDIA, Valorant, and a bit of Windows. First thing you want to do, right-click your desktop, go to Display Settings, scroll all the way down, go to Advanced Display Settings, hit Display Adapter, and click on your maximum hertz that you can get for your monitor. For this monitor, it's the 144 hertz, and then you want to hit Apply, OK. Next thing you want to do is open up your Discord and scroll all the way down. In Appearance, disable hardware acceleration. Then you want to open up Google. Go to your top right, click the three little dots, scroll all the way down, go to Advanced, disable hardware acceleration in Google Chrome, and continue running background ads when Google Chrome is closed. When these both disable, go to NVIDIA, go to Adjust Image Settings with Preview, click the third, make sure you have this slid all the way to the left, Performance, hit Apply, and after that you go to Manage 3D Settings. And I'm actually going to let you guys just copy this instead of me going through and explaining why each one is that type of setting and what it does. So Sharpening off. A lot of these things are going to be off for me personally. It's okay if you do have it on, it's not going to like drastically affect it unless it's like this one, like power management mode. You want this maximum performance. Allow high performance again on quality. On for these two. Make sure vertical sync and triple buffering is off. You can have this at 1. Oh, there's one more thing. So desktop color settings. I just play on default because I feel like 100% digital vibrance is what I used to have for Counter-Strike, and it actually does help a lot. But for some reason, when you have 100% digital vibrance, it's actually harder to see the Sova recons. I don't know if my eyes are just funky or it's just actually harder to see the Sova dart on higher digital vibrance since everything's kind of like washed out a bit. That's all for my NVIDIA settings. Valorant settings, I'm going to just go through each and every single one for this one. So highlight color. Apparently, according to a study, you actually react the best to yellow. I somewhat react the best to red. I'm not sure why. I play on high sense, so 0.5 at 800 DPI is my sense. Before, I played on a low sense and I couldn't clear any corners. I couldn't like jet dash and like turn around because my sense was so slow. I was like swiping and like getting carpal tunnel. Rotate just because it's easier for me and my brain just doesn't have to be like, oh, this is this, you know? It's just, the map already rotates for me and it does. I know exactly where I'm facing type of thing. Of course, keep your player centered. Map size, 1.1, 0.9. Vision tones on. I think the rest are pretty standard. Always show inventory. I would have that on, especially in ranked when you don't know what your teammates are buying, if they have a flash or not, if Sage has heal or not. Left or right. I use right, but I kind of do want to try left hand. So if anyone tries left hand and they really like it, can you please comment below and just tell me why you use it? Yeah, Loadouts always use well. I have this off just because I just press Alt. I just got in a habit of just checking myself because sometimes the loadout literally blocks your vision and it's so annoying. I have corpse off. I have blood off. Stuff like that. The rest don't matter really. Controls. You guys might call me weird for this, or you guys might call me a genius, but I actually swat my walk and my crouch button. So usually the default is you crouch with control and you walk with shift, right? I switched it because when I came over to Valorant, I kept trying to crouch spray. I would just get tagged and slowed, and even when I'm opping, I would also like it just slows down your movement so much that it's just not good to crouch in this game, as everyone knows. Now I just like, I 80-80 constantly instead of just like using crouch to control my recoil. I, being a genius, said, okay, what I'm gonna do is, since I crouch so much, I'm just gonna make myself hit shift walk. And maybe my brain will just somehow process and learn this like quicker instead of trying to break out the bad habit. I can definitely vouch that it was a good decision. Regardless, please don't toggle walk. You have toggle walk on, please turn that off. Equipment next. I have ADS on hold because I like to zoom in really quickly and just one tap and just let go of my right click. I auto re-enter scope when I op. Or if I want to get out of the scope, I'll just switch weapons anyways. Because I switch weapons, I actually use Q. So let me explain this. So when you have WASD, like your 3 fingers, right? You can move your ring finger upwards to hit Q. Or you can have your ring finger move all the way to 1 and then your index finger move up to 3. So it doesn't really matter which one you do. I just like just moving my from A to Q like super quickly in certain situations. Ability 1 and 2 are my side buttons on my mouse. E is my third ability. X is my ultimate. I don't think I really have anything for communication aside from push to talk is V. Interface is the same. I have this pretty much all default. So Crosshair. I change my crosshair a lot just because whenever I spectate someone, I'm like, oh, that crosshair looks nice. And then I try it out type of thing. Currently, I have 1111, center dot off, outlines on. Oh, inners. Inner lines are 1, 2, 2, 2, off, off. Outer lines are 0, 0, 0, 0, off, off right here. What I would recommend is if you're starting Valorant and you're pretty new, I would actually have movement error on because that can teach you when you're fully accurate, when you're fully stopped, and you can like learn how to strafe and shoot and get the timing down. And you don't want to rely on your crosshair and you just do it off feeling, so then you just turn it off. I use yellow green. My favorite is cyan, but I just change between all of these. The only one I don't use is red and pink. Video settings. So video settings general, I have off everything here, 300 FPS max, play on native, and then NVIDIA reflex low latency. You want this on. It's actually a really useful technology they came out with. And I think what it does is pretty much the game will predict where they'll be, and it kind of like helps with peeker's advantage just a tiny bit. I hope I'm not misinforming you, but that's what someone told me. Graphic quality. I recommend everything low, especially since if you don't have like the best computer, just because I know the grass, the walls, textures, and your skins will look crappier, but for the FPS and frames and not having stutters and all that, it's worth it, especially bloom, distortion, clarity, and V-Sync, okay? You want, those are no, bad, no good. You want those off. Stats, I only have FPS on, but of course, a lot of people have packet loss and client FPS. Next up is audio. I actually have agent flavor off, and then the rest I have on, and I think that's all. I hope I didn't miss anything, but if I did, I'll answer in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video since I got a lot of questions. I hope it helps you. If I missed anything again, please let me know. I'll just answer you guys.